Hey guys, got another Spark update. The news still hasn't caught on. The newspaper still hasn't caught on. The celebrities that I've reached out to still don't care. Or they haven't seen it yet. We have some good news, though, and all of the bad. We found a service dog for Spark. But we'll get back to that, because I'd like to point out something that I think I overlooked before that I should have explained. Why we call her Spark. All of the people in the program have call signs because what we do for others is more important than any notoriety we can have for ourselves. So Spark was given the name Spark by me, personally, yours truly, because of her sparkly personality. Because in the days, months, years that I've known this woman, I have never known her not to be sparkly. It just oozes off of her in sparkliness. Like, you can see glitter around her. She's like Joy from Inside Out. She's just like Joy. She has a little aura around her. She's all happy. She's all sparkly. But she didn't have that for the last 2 weeks. She was all dull and dreary. And I was afraid for her because I didn't know what would make her light back up again. To be sparky. Spark. And that's why, other than the fact that she was in crisis and her service dog died, but that's why this campaign is so important. Because she wasn't herself. I mean, how many people do you know that you can look at and be like, that's not me. That's not her. There's something wrong. We knew. Anyone with 2 eyes and brain can see. But at the same time, I also knew the situation. I also understand how serious it is to not have my service dog. Usually she sits with me when I work on my chair, but right now she's playing with her brother, my fiance's PTSD service dog in training, who's an Akita. His name is Sora. They're over in the kitchen roughhousing or doing something, getting into trouble. But the point is, it's hard when they're not with you. Found her. Really? Kylie? Sora? Really? Mommy's talking to people. Okay. It's about your auntie. Cool. So, that's why this is so important. It's because, just like the Snickers commercial that says you're not you when you're angry, you're not you if you have a service dog, but it's not with you. And Spark being sparkless is frightening. Because if we didn't find a way to relight her spark, if we didn't find a way to light her up again, if we didn't find a way to get rid of the dark and twisty and bring her back into light and shiny, what is there? 22 veterans a day commit suicide. Actually, no. They don't commit suicide because suicide has not been illegal for years now. Because that's why they said committed suicide, because it was a crime. 22 veterans a day successfully attempt. No, that's not it either. 22 veterans a day succeed in killing themselves. That's not okay. That's why we're here, to prevent that. And if someone who is always sparky, who's always sparkly, no matter the situation, goes dull, what happens to someone who's already dull? So I'll ask again, please share this story. Make this video or any one of the videos that I've posted go viral. Because when I checked the news this morning, when I went into the gas station to get my Propel that I'm sadly, wonderfully addicted to before, I went on my errands, The news, 19 people arrested for drug-related charges. The day before that, it was someone was stabbed. 2 days before that, someone was shot. Fights, whatever. But we can't have good news. I don't even need it to be the front page news of the paper. It could be like in the middle, tucked in under the insights. It doesn't even have to be front page, but it's good news. Good news doesn't sell papers. It doesn't make people have videos or views. Unfortunately, from what I've seen, and I've done quite a lot of research lately to see how to make my videos be better. But they're not perfect, and I don't need them to be perfect, which is strange because I have obsessive compulsive disorder quite severely, among other things. But I don't need them to be perfect because I'm not a perfect person. No one is. So why should I have a perfect video? But while we can afford Spark Service Dog's adoption fee, we need to afford a trainer if we can't find one to donate their time. We need to afford all of the goos and gadgets of a new dog. Collar, leash, training leash, crate, toys. Ooh, toys are important. Training treats, food. That's also kind of important as well. All of that. Vet care. Because every rescue makes you take your new dog to see a vet within 14 days to make sure that they're okay. And we need help. Because right now we can't afford that. And we need to. We need to before Friday. We need to exceed our original goal. Because the adoption fee was a whole lot more than I thought it would be. But it's worth it. Because Spark has her spark back. You want to help me help her keep it? You want to help me make others sparkle? Donate. Share. Become part of the Firebird family. That's really the only way. And I'm not going to give up. This story will be on the news somewhere, some way, somehow. If I have to send a letter to Ellen every single day, because I have been actually submitting stories to Ellen every day with the stupid 500 character limit. And my letter that I have is like 4,000 words. But the point is, I'm trying. I'm sending emails every day. They're probably going to block me for spam or something like that. I don't know. Something equally as terrifying and cyber prison. But it needs to be said. There's a stigma that needs to be eradicated. Our brothers and sisters who come back, well, who never really truly come back from overseas, need help. And I can't speak for everyone, but Cap, I'm willing to help as many as I can. But have a good night. I'm about to go to bed. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get a call about follow up on one of my stories or an email. But I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned for Friday. We all have a date. Spark meets Max. Spark meets Max. Hashtag for Spark.